We start with very bad news this morning on the show. Overnight developing, Gauteng police telling us that they've launched a manhunt now for 12 suspects who were killed, 9 people at a tavern in Bekkersdal on the West Rand here in Gauteng. The South African Police Service have deployed their Serious and Violent Crimes Investigations Unit and the Crime Detection Tracing Unit on this particular case. The attack happened, as we indicated, at about 1 a.m. this morning at the Bakkersdal tavern. So police say the motive for their attack is still unknown. They're appealing to anyone with information to contact Crime Stop on 08600 10 111 or submit tip-offs via the MySAPS WhatsApp. At a later stage, we'll put up that number that you're expecting to call if you have any information pertaining to this particular story. But let's go live now to SABC News reporter Calvin Dladla, who is at that scene in Bekkersdal. Calvin, any new details that you can share with us this morning? Absolute devastation taking place overnight. What do we know? We hear from police that they're looking for 12 suspects. What is the status of the information at our disposal at this stage? All right, we do apologize. We will connect with Calvin Dladla in just about a moment. He is live to us from the location in Bekkersdal, where a shooting took place overnight at 1 a.m. this morning. 9 people are said to have died in that shooting incident. Several others have been injured, and police have indicated that they're looking for 12 suspects at this particular stage. And they have also deployed the Serious and Violent Crimes Investigations Unit, amongst others. There are still some of the all right, there's still some. I'm told that we do have Calvin back. Let's go live to him now. Calvin, I hope you're able to hear me this morning. Are you able to tell us or give us any further details about what we know at this stage in terms of the shooting that took place at Bekkersdal? We understand 9 people have been shot and killed and several others injured. Any further details to this tragedy?
Good morning to you, Griselda, and to our SABC viewers at home. As you have mentioned in your introduction, earlier we spoke to the Deputy Commissioner of the South African Police Service here in Gauteng. That is your Major General Fred Kekana, who did confirm that 9 people were shot dead, whilst 10 were wounded in an incident that took place around 1 this morning. We are told that they were drinking in one of the establishments here. It's called the Bakkersdal tavern, not far from where I'm standing, Griselda. So we were told that police have assembled a team that will be investigating this matter. During my second crossing with the Morning Live, I did mention that I will try by all means to engage, Griselda, with them, the communities or residents, because most of them would know what really transpired. But I was struggling earlier because in some instances they don't want to talk to the media. They will tell you that they fear victimization, which is understandable, Griselda, because when we leave here, those suspects might attack them. But I managed to get some of them who will be able to explain to us what they know about this tragic incident. But thank you very much for your time. Ngibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. Mangabe usho uthi uzwile kuqhuma ibhamu in the early hours of this morning.
Izwile babuqhuma kwezibhamu lapha ngabo 11:30 to 12. Qala kwale bhamu kuphela kade ngilele endlini. Kodwa isection yami lekwenzeke khona lento lena. Njoba ekseni mangivuka endabeni zika 7 kwi 404 channel 404. Ngabe sengibona efana le ngathi noma ngiphume ngiyobheka ngoba le ndawo ngiyayazi. Ngempela ngithole abantu belele phansi la izidumbu ezinye kuthiwa singaphakathi etavern. So etavern asivumelekanga ukuthi singene because kubarricadiwe la kuvaliwe amaphoyisa. So into eyenzeka lana baba ibhlungu kakhulu indawo esiphila kuyona baba Calvin. Ibhlungu baba ngoba unyaka nonyaka kwenzeka into efanayo. Akukudalanga bekade kufa abantu la ngaphesheya eMandela ku section engaphesheya kwethu ngalendlela lena. Mangithi ngiyabheka ngempela angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani baba Calvin. Kodwa ngokucabanga kwami njengomhlali wala futhi kudala ngihlala kule ndawo ngicabanga ukuthi umthelela ukuvalwa kwalama companies ezimayini bonke labantu kade besebenza la ezimayini abasasebenzi khona manje bagcwele la ekugcineni yibo labo basenzela ukuganga obasenzela ukukhohlakala.
Okay, okay. You are telling SABC News that you heard gunshots in the last night around 11:30, and you did not come at that time, but you saw on SABC News channel 404 this morning on the news. I think I was crossing with one of my colleagues, Lizelle, this morning. So you came in here and you are telling us that you saw bodies dead lying down. Now, do you know the owner of the tavern?
Yeah, we own a tavern, ngayazi usisi sinokuhamba naye meeting ze-salta njengoba nami ngomunye umuntu orana isport. That's why ngivuka ekuseni ngazovela ngizobona ukuthi kwenzakalani kuphela ngebhadi angikwazi ukungena ngaphakathi ngoba kusasenjena.
Okay, yeah. You're saying that you know the owner of the tavern. It's someone that you know. You attend meetings together. You tried to gain access, but unfortunately you could not because this was declared a crime scene. So now tell me, with the information that you have gathered so far, since you know the owner of the tavern, where is she? Do you know about the whereabouts?
Ngike ngabuza mangifika ekuseni kwathiwa angathi yena ukhona ungaphakathi ngathi bathi usindile yena uzamile ukucasha walala phansi ngaphakathi etavern, so wena angathakazanga limale. Okay, ya abantu nje laba ngathi balimele phela angazi noba balimelele ngaphakathi o ngaphandle ngoba ngendlela kungakhona abanye bala ngaphandle laba sebeshonile nangaphakathi kuthiwa bakhona sebeshonile.
You are saying that according to the information that you have gathered, the owner of this tavern, Noxolo Tavern, survived this incident, is still alive. But Griselda, I have to say that we will still have to verify what this gentleman is saying to us. But he is saying that the information that he has gathered so far, the owner of the tavern is still alive. She survived, but we will have to confirm and double check that with the police so that we can get an official confirmation. So baba wena njengomuntu nawe yashukuthi unendawo yokumokoma uyadayisa igameko ekanje la kudutshulwa khona abantu abahlele emathaveni zike zenzeka kule ndawo before.
Yeah, asiqali baba, asiqali khona enye la ngezansi bizokuthiwa yi-105 rand. Ikenzeka le
105 rand.
Yeah, ikenzeka lento lena kwadutshula abantu ngaphakathi nakhona futhi kwafa nje abantu abaninganyana. Iphinde yenzeka if I'm not mistaken last year kunenye ekuthiwa i-White House ekezansi kwa-5 rand ikuyenzeka nakhona futhi lento lena.
Okay.
Bafika nje labantu laba babula lamantombazana ayi-2 ekade sebenza ngaphakathi.
Okay.
Yeah, ngesikhathi soku-operator isikhathi bekusathengiswa.
Okay, you are telling us that this is not the first incident that you are experiencing here at Bekkersdal, 105 rand, nearest tavern. The same incident took place, and now wena njengomuntu own tavern kuniphatha kanjani lokho?
Kubhlungu baba, kubhlungu ngoba labantu kumele especially abantwana labantu abafayo ingane abantwana ke akwazi ukumvimba, even nowami umntwana angikwazi ukumvimba mangabe ebumnandini ngoba bayasiphunyuka. Kodwa mothi yabheka ifuture yabantu abasha bhuti isenkingeni kulento eyenzakalayo ngoba abakhethi befika umfana intombazane bayabulala kuphela. Isizathu asazi ukuthi kahle kahle yini lento abayifunayo ngoba isikhathi esiningi nalana ngicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe akukho kangako abakwenzile kodwa nje into efike yaphumela phambili ukubulala abantu.
Okay, the question that I want to pose to you now is that you are telling me about Noxolo Tavern. Yes. You are saying to me, not far from here, there's another tavern. Yes. Not far from that tavern, there's another tavern. Yes. And your tavern included in this area. So there are so many taverns here in this community. It does seem that what police are complaining about might be true, because in some instances, police are saying in areas like this, there are more churches, there are more taverns than churches. You are not concerned about the number of taverns that are operating in this area?
Cabanga ukuthi baba kuyilokhungana kwima distances okwakha ama tavern wona ahamba ngendlela eright asidibananga ngoba mungaba siya kumthetho we license ye tavern ubheka I distance ukuthi ingakanani and then awenzi nje kuphela labo umthetho bayeza bazo verify babona ukuthi okay lana uyifake ngendlela eright e tavern esilongo kungekho skole kungekho kusonto likeduzane uyakwazi ukuthi ubeke I tavern ngithi nje mhlawumbe if ever ukwi 200 meter kwenye tavern uba nako ukuthi ibe khona enye tavern yeah so kona iqinisweni nje baba labantu wena mfowethu indlela nje nabazama ukumosha abantu ngayo ngendlela engibona ngakhona ya ukumosha nje abantu ngoba even naselokishini phezulu lezi indlini kwenzeka into efanayo.
Okay. You told me that you had gunshots and according to you those were the rifles.
Ababekwe ibhame enkulu mangaba ngibheka leziyana mengaba ngizwe ama sound akhona benga wona ama pistols bekwe ibhame enkulu noba ngeke ngisho straight ukuthi bekuhlobo luni lesibhamu but bekwe ibhame enkulu zona.
Okay, thank you very much, Baba. Let me release you. You can just pass in here so that I can be able to engage with my next guest, Griselda, one of the residents here who is telling SABC News that he did hear some gunshots. He is saying to us that according to him, Griselda, we still need to confirm with the police that the owner of the tavern in question survived this brutal incident, but we will still have to confirm with the captain Tinswalo Sbego, who is here responsible for communicating with the media, and also Major General Fred Kekana, who is also here as one of the senior officials from the South African Police Service here in this province of Gauteng. Before Griselda, I engage with my next guest, I just want to step out of shot so that our video journalist Bulelani Scott can show you these two cars that you see, Griselda, are actually blocking a view of a Golf 5, a VW Golf 5. There are dead bodies that are lying down there. We engaged with some of the forensic investigators. They were pleading with us as SABC News not to show these bodies because the crime scene is active and it would be insensitive for our viewers at home. Something that we understand, Griselda, there is a VW Golf 5 that is bullet riddled just next to this white double cab Isuzu, and there are two dead bodies, Griselda, male, that are lying down there, and we have seen that some of them, one of them actually is actually, Griselda, dripping blood, especially on the head. But unfortunately, we could not show our viewers at home that because, as I have mentioned, that is insensitive. That there are a lot of police officers, Griselda, that have attended this crime scene. I'm told that even a Bolt driver that was here to pick up a customer was shot dead. But police are still confirming and gathering more information. Let me just include engage with one of the residents again here, who will be able to talk to us now about the rate of crime in this area. Puti, thank you very much for your time and your patience, because we are still gathering more information, engaging with the members of the South African Police Service so that we can be able to report information that is accurate to our viewers at home. That is why we took time to come in, because we could not come and talk to you or report something that we are unsure of. Thank you very much for your patience. Now, tell us about the rate of crime here. I heard that you are complaining about the number of taverns around here. You are saying that such incidents are normal here.
Thank you very much, sir. May I greet the viewers of SABC. It's said, put Calvin, and it's a fact. This is it's a norm here for such incidents to happen, because a few months back there was another mass shooting, and the problem we have in here is that every role player plays their role but the police. And I'm not trying to finger point the police or what, because the problem is the police are in cahoots with these people that are doing this thing. Why am I saying that, bro? the visibility of the police vehicles, it's rare here. You know, in the area that I'm staying at, you hardly see a police van around there, and gunshots are sounding each and every night. Here, when it's dusk, brother, everyone is in fear. No one is sending a child to the store. The people that are going to the tavern, they are going knowing very well that they are susceptible to dying. So it's a problem, my brother. So here, I'm trying to say to you, and Put Calvin, we are pleading with General Kekan. Beyond deploying more number of policies, may he please try and maybe speak with IPID to come and make investigations from his own police station here in Bekkersdal, because the problem is that the police are in cahoots with criminals, and these criminals, they do as they please, and they carry guns as they please. No one is doing anything about it, and the leadership around here has tried to do whatever they can do, but because of there's no help from the police side, there is little help. Of course, we see random raids, random operations, but they don't have much effect to our safety.
Yeah, you are a former member of the CPF. You are telling me that you are a former member of the Community Policing Forum. You were assisting the police in order to curb crime in this area, but you are telling me that that did not work. It did not yield positive results.
Totally, brother. Totally. Because when we speak to some of these people, there are people who are related to these people that are doing this, that are terrorizing the community. They will tell you that this is a rivalry from all the way from Lesotho. Two gangs are fighting each other. Where here in our communities, this thing was supposed to happen there in the bushes, but now it's coming to the communities. The communities are living in terror because of what these gangs are fighting each other. And I cannot guarantee you, or I cannot say it for a fact, but I strongly believe that this was a rival a gang fight.
Who's fighting? Maybe just elaborate more.
The gang is fighting each other. The gangs are fighting each other.
Do you know them?
Two gangs, yes. So I cannot. I don't know who are the members. I don't know where they are. But the people who speak to them, they told us that the people that are the other gang, because there are two names that were mentioned to me, and the other one I forgot the name, but I kept the one of Treni. So this Treni and this other, I can't mention the name, but they are fighting each other. You understand? So as they fight each other, they bring the fight here to the community, and they are killing people like nobody's business. The recent scene that has happened at Mandela section, it was at the tavern as well. People are saying the person that came to shoot there, he just went in and he took the gun and revolved where he was standing, shooting without aiming or looking who is shooting. He shot and then he left, and no one saw him. So I don't know if nobody saw him or they saw him, but they are afraid to speak. The reason why people are afraid to give information is because they know that they are not safe. After they give information, the police will tell the criminals that so and so told us that you did this and that, and they will go and get that person. So it's difficult here in Bekkersdal to be a resident here in Bekkersdal. It's a difficult thing, and it's bad.
Okay, maybe at a later stage we will engage with the ward councillor of this area, because my concern is you are telling me that this is not the first incident where people are being shot at and killed on taverns, but patrons, they still go there and to those establishments. Why?
I can't answer that for them, but I think it's because people now they no longer drink to enjoy themselves. People, let me speak about here in Bekkersdal. People are distressed. You understand? They are devastated. People are unemployed. There are many issues that are contributing to them going to alcohol, but also I cannot say it's that's an excuse.
What do you need? What do you think needs to be done in order to cap that now?
In terms of,
like, we want to stop now people from going to those taverns to drink, because these are the issues that they would encounter.
I cannot say we can stop people from going from the town. What we can do is to teach the people about their safety, how to look after themselves, what to do, because there have been many there are many establishments of alcohol here. Some are even informal, are illegal, but people, they go there. There are places where people go to legal taverns. After they've closed on their legal time of closing, they go to the other ones where they will sit throughout the night till the morning, and no one is doing nothing about that. You understand? So the leadership here, I would highly implore the leadership here to please play your role. Let's work together. If only we can work together as the community, because people have information, but they don't know who to go to with the information, because the people that are relevant to give the information to are the very people that will attack or sell them out to the criminals. So it's a problem. So I don't know how to deal with this. I just don't know how, Kelvin, because I as well, I was part of the board here at the police station. To tell you the truth, we didn't work nice with the police. We didn't have that good relationship. Yes, there were those and those members that we had a good relationship with, but altogether we didn't have a good relationship.
What were the issues?
The issues at the police station, the resources. We were not given resources to work. When we come with programs to say, no, this is how we want to assist the community and that, we will be pushed away. And we didn't even have vehicles to move from one place to another. We had to rely on police for transportation. But now, as the Premier has provided a craft here in Bekkersdal, I've seen a craft. I believe maybe the current CPF board is using that craft, and maybe is able to be mobile and go and do those programs. Because we've been drafting too many nice programs to try and curb or fight this thing, but because of the resources we were limited for us, so we couldn't do much, and the effect didn't show.
How often do you have meetings here with the residents? How often?
Who, the CPF or the councillors?
The councillors. Do you know, like, the last meeting that you had with local councillors here?
Well, it varies with the wards and the places. Some places they have regular public meetings with their councillors. Some not at all. There are people who don't know their own councillors. And here in Bekkersdal, there are sections and areas where the people here in Bekkersdal, they don't know the face of the station commander. And the station commander is not long here. The latter station commander has left. Now the current one is not long here. But I cannot say that is the reason. But yes, people don't know him much. He's known where the scenes, like here, maybe they will see him and they will told that this is the station commander for Bekkersdal police station. But nonetheless, he's not known everywhere in Bekkersdal, and that's not supposed to be the case. You understand? Because he is the leader of the police here. People must rely on it. So the unreliability of the police has caused these things to happen. My brother, if you could be here until night today, you would hear gunshots. You would hear gunshots. Some they just play with gunshots, with guns. They shoot randomly for nothing. And then in the morning you wake up, you expect to hear that, oh, someone was shot, so no, there was no one shot. You can tell that no, this was an act of barbaric. That was a barbaric act just to terrorize people and to keep them in fear. You understand? And there's this thing of a whistle. When there's a crime, we blow a whistle. These people, they blow whistles for nothing, because I don't know, maybe they want to destabilize us, so that when we hear a whistle, we don't come out, we say no, they are playing with the whistle. I think it's their strategy to make us ignore the criminals. But it's a problem. Bekkersdal is under siege, brother. So I'm pleading with General Fred Dekane to please let him deploy all the resources, everyone, and do what is highly necessary for this place to be fixed, because it's a problem. And cut across everyone, the stakeholders, the government must come and do what is right for the people, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much for
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Griselda, this gentleman is actually saying that Bekkersdal, where we are, is under siege, is asking for police officers, Griselda, especially the top brass of the police in this province, to do more in order to curb this tragic incidents. Earlier, we spoke to Major General Fred Dekane, who did confirm the number of those who were shot dead. He did confirm the number of those who were wounded, and now he is saying that they have assembled a team that will be able to investigate on this matter. Let's listen in.